Hey, everyone out there. Welcome to Messy Movie Mondays. My name is Quana, and you are currently watching Her Real Review, a channel that focuses on movies and television shows from her, meaning me, my perspective, but also the female perspective. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. This is something that I started last year, and I took a little bit of a sabbatical, but I'm back now, ready to get started with a whole new month of movies. We typically watch B movies, thrillers, chillers, but every once in a while, we throw in some stuff that actually has some quality value to it. And this month, we are focusing on summer thrills and chills, starting with today's film, which is called Graduation Day. You can find it streaming on Tubi. It may also be available on several other platforms. I find that when stuff is available on Tubi, it's usually available on other platforms such as Crackle, Pluto, things of that nature. But it is free right now on Tubi. And until YouTube makes it a bit easier to do regular watch alongs that aren't heavily edited, this is the best way for us to gather together and watch movies. So you pull it up on your end, I'll pull it up on my end, and we will watch and laugh and have a good time together. Decided to do Graduation Day because if this is your first time seeing me, then again, names at the bottom of the screen. I'm Quana. Hey, I'm also a teacher, and for us, Graduation Day was in May, but for a lot of people, graduation is still going on. So I thought, why don't we start the month of June out with a movie centered on graduation, and then slowly get into camp with Sleepaway Camp. And then at the end of the month, circle back to people going on vacation. So we'll watch The Resort. In the middle of all of that, we will be celebrating Black American Music Appreciation Month and Juneteenth simultaneously with our third entry, which is called Miles Ahead, a film starring Don Cheadle as Miles Davis. I have never seen this movie before. And in fact, I've not seen any of these movies. So you were going to be getting my raw, unfettered, uncut reaction to these movies in real time. So I hope you will enjoy with me, whether they're good or bad. We always have a good time. So make sure that you get into the chat, that you get into the comments, and you join us for some good conversation. Let's chat about the movie as we are watching it. So again, welcome to Messy Movie Mondays. And we're going to get started. I'm going to start pulling up the movie on my end. You can pull it up on your end. Again, it's called Graduation Day. And you can refer to this thumbnail. Let me see if I can pull the thumbnail up for you guys, because there is more than one movie by the title on Tubi. So I can show you what my Tubi screen is going to look like. So share this with you just for a second. And you want to go with the second one. We're actually not watching the first one, which is more of a horror comedy. This is actually more of a straight horror, and it's actually a found footage film, but it's really short. It's only 74 minutes. And while it does not have a Rotten Tomatoes score, I looked it up on Reddit, and actually a lot of people in the found footage group on Reddit actually talked about really enjoying this movie. So I am excited for it. I think that it has some promising value to it. So hopefully you find the right one. Okay. I will usually on Mondays I give out some major news, some major movie news. I don't feel like there's been a lot recently. The most recent stuff I've heard about is what's been coming out of Pixar and Disney ahead of their new rollout, what their new motivations are. And I might go live later this week to kind of deep dive into some of that and give my thoughts and opinions, because while some fans of Pixar are kind of like running scared, some are, taking it with a grain of salt. And so we may talk about that, but there really isn't a lot of movie news other than people aren't going to the theater. And we'll talk about that again later on this week. So if you're interested in any of those topics, probably go live either on Wednesday or Thursday mid-afternoon to talk about those two things. But without further ado, don't forget we are watching Graduation Day, which is available on Tubi. And you will see my clock go up. And hopefully we will stay synced together. If you're watching this on the replay, you can kind of pause when I pause. Usually if people jump into the live, I try to pause while we're watching. But yeah, let's get this rodeo started, shall we? All right. In the fall of 2012, 9 students from Garrett High School documented their senior year. In June 2013, their footage was found. Nine months earlier. Okay, I don't like the outside POV right there. I'll be honest with you. I like for it to have it doesn't need to be grainy. Everyone had digital cameras at that point, but okay, this is better. I understand the struggle, friend. Man, I would have never had that kind of freedom with my mama. Hey, friend, we are. It's on Tubi, and we are watching Graduation Day. Let's see if I can pause that for you for a second. We were watching Graduation Day. It is on Tubi, and it is the one with the kind of like black and white thumbnail. It's going to be the second one, 2015, not 1981. Although that looks like that would have been fun too. And I missed you, friend. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it has been so very long. So very long. All right, so if you're watching the replay, whenever friends come into the live, we pause for them. It takes a second for everybody to get going, but once we get going, we're in it together. So no worries. I really wanted to watch something kind of as an homage to my students who just recently graduated. I don't know if this is going to be a good option or not, but we'll see what happens. I'm really excited though for next week, because next week we're watching Sleepaway Camp. And surprisingly enough, I've never seen that movie. I know that it gets a lot of comparisons to Friday the 13th. And I do know that there is a twist ending, but I made sure not to read beyond that point. I did not read any plot synopsises. So I just know it's at a camp. And I know that they actually filmed with real teenagers, not just adults passing as teenagers. So I'm intrigued by that prospect for next week. And you haven't mixed much the main character Dawson Owen, which I'm sure, I feel like that's like the choice of that is, I don't know if Shane Dawson was a thing when this became a thing. Like, I don't know if Shane Dawson, the YouTuber, was like a big personality at that point, but I feel like the main character's name is an homage to Dawson's Creek. I could be really wrong about that though. Oh yeah, he started making videos in 2009. So definitely there is a possibility that this character is an homage to Shane Dawson, not Dawson's Creek because of the name. But I mean, there's parallels, I think, between the two of them anyway. And he was just telling us that he's going to be throwing a party, and it's the second week of high school. So, but yeah, I'm excited about Sleepaway Camp because there's a lot of connections. You said you watched it in real time. I have never seen it. Oddly enough, that is, I'm like so shocked, especially because I love kind of camp based slashers. Have come and gone, but really loved like the Fear Street. 1970, I don't know what year they named it, but the second entry into Fear Street, which is an homage to that. The 1984 season of American Horror Story. Look, and look, that kids today will never know. I mean, they watch reality TV when they shouldn't be, but the things that our parents just did not even bat an eye that we watched as kids makes zero sense. Makes zero sense. Like so many things that I saw before I was 10 years old that I had no business watching. All right, let's get back into it. I feel like if you have a movie and there's a white boy with a backwards hat, not only is he going to die, but he is going to be the biggest douche in the movie. This reminds me of when we watched Thanksgiving. Like the Jeep, the little nerdy guy in the back seat. No, he did not call that man a Kanye West stunt double. Oh man. This reminds me of Euphoria. Yeah, he didn't pull that mess on no black chick though. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, it's found footage, but we go into a music video montage. You said she's 32. I just hate when movies don't stick with the gimmick. If the gimmick is found footage, stick with that. I love the strategically placed like real teenagers. You know what though? Dawson actually he looks like a teenager. She is definitely giving fake more Megan Fox. You know, one day we're going to sit down and talk about and examine how iconic Megan Fox was because they've been trying to recreate that girl since Transformers, since she got booted from Transformers, and nothing has stuck. There's not been another Megan Fox level hot. Now we're back into like the serious alter, people. Girls don't look like they're like lining up to care about any of these dudes for them to be acting like they're all big and bad. Is that a tattoo? Like these seniors just are at the beginning of senior year, so they're just 17, about to turn 18, and you got full tattoos that big. Okay, the ending to this better be decent because I was here for the whole found footage premise. That's the only thing that I really wanted to see is if they executed found footage, and I'm not impressed. That big? They be tatted early now? What? So my students be coming to me like it's a big deal. They get there, they turn 18. I'm getting my first tattoo. Now, let me say this. I'm only talking about this demographic of kids because I feel like when I've been in my predominantly black schools, like yeah, like they have friends tatting them. They had girl child. There was a teacher who had kids giving bus haircuts, fades, and ear piercings in her trailer. She couldn't control those kids, bless her heart, and they were piercing each other's ears in her trailer. So that part I'm not surprised at. I guess it's just like whether their parents allow them to, get tattoos and stuff. Now this stuff, I know that happens because we be having kids on the news getting in trouble for doing stuff like that in some of the richer areas. And she looked like she got a kid at home. Well, okay, facts. You got to know somebody. You can't have somebody who you going into a shop and they risk losing their license over you. You got to have some connections, most definitely. Who is this grown? Who is that grown man? That grown man with three kids. Is he in high school? Is he the plug? What? Like whose big uncle was that? Jamal, why your uncle here? Oh, I guess that's supposed to be the college girl, right? I'm just bugging at how old some of these people look because my kids dressed with a full beat face at prom do not look this old. One or two, you get one or two who grew up eating a lot of eggs and chicken and whatnot, but this is more like a music video than found footage. But didn't he, when he's trying to get with the sweet and innocent girl? All right, I got an ad break. It's a short one though. All right, we're back. Okay, this feels like this is about to turn into the opening scene from Walk to Remember. You could not pay me enough in the dark to jump from the side of a cliff. Somebody's gonna jump and not jump far enough. Yeah, you I've seen too many movies where somebody hits the side of the rocks. Okay, this is where we know what's gonna happen at this point, right? Don't. Mm. They got the shaky camera part down, though, boy. Jamal in the background still recording, though. 9 months later. They celebrating graduating. Where y'all parents at? Uh-oh. It's a text message. Pretty Little Liars style. So we think it's a family member. It's gonna be like prom night kind of situation. They didn't do no little posthumous. Oh, she was a junior. Never mind. That'll be next year. Ooh, I know what you did last summer. Kind of vibes. If you don't tell, I will. He said, "You think I know how to edit?" Personally, thought that didn't that's definitely a possibility. What if it's oh? What if it's Unc? What if he left the party and saw what happened? Who he talking to? Pull a little bit of bass out your voice. Mm. All right. Commercial break. Oh, this is going to be one of the long ones. It looks like, oh, maybe not too bad. I don't hate it. I'm just really bothered by the found footage feature and that it didn't lean more heavily into it. Like I really was expecting like Blair Witch quality found footage where it felt like they're just in the camera the whole time, or the person who's holding the camera, that you no longer see them on screen when they're holding the camera, not this kind of hodgepodge of stuff. So that's a little disappointing. Ooh, excuse me. Not super sleepy. Yeah, like this part, okay, I can deal with this. Like we see him move the camera, yada yada yada. We see him in front of the mirror. Okay. Who that? His mom? I know the pain girl. I'll be falling asleep reading books too, just like that. But see, if everything is not happening on graduation day, then I don't. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad just a little bit. They just killed a mama. Yeah, she would have heard that. Better go downstairs and check on your mama. See, there be some man stuff. I don't care. I hear a noise like that in the middle of the night. I'm running. I'm grabbing a weapon. One of those bathroom mirrors fell in my bathroom once. I thought somebody was broken into the house. I was ready to take somebody out. You hear something that sounds like a gunshot and you just decide to go pee. See, I like, look, why the POV over the shoulder? Maybe he's still recording himself, but they didn't establish that. Okay, I see the camera in the background, so maybe that's. Mm. Y'all talking loud in public. You ain't got to worry about Wally's behind. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. If somebody ends up in a corner, just standing there, and we don't know if they're dead or alive, I'm gonna be really, really pissed. She got that. She got that. Them college implants. Somebody bought those for her along with that Harvard acceptance. I thought it went to a commercial for a second. Screen just goes black. He said it's the boots for me. She doing the crying and shaking. No, they not gonna sit here and call this thing rated R, and we don't get no. Oh, you gotta add. I can't pause it. I always do that. Why did I do that? Okay, let's see if I can get it back. Okay, let me scroll back to my time. I messed my time up. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Like, okay, homage to Taken right now. But wait a second. Like, wait a second. Okay, I know guys can have, and I'm watching on my phone, so it doesn't slow down my signal. I know guys can have really red lips, but the oh boy looks like he's got one blush and lipstick, like he's been masquerading as a like some Norman Bates type. Is that just me? That's just me. Okay, let's see. Maybe that's just me. Why is this even a discussion? Like, if people are dying, bruh, I'm going to the police. Like, I didn't touch old girl. I'm not. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's his fault. A little on edge. Oh, you said they dying, they in bed together, they didn't sleep together, so they gotta die. Folks always trying to solve stuff themselves. Everybody want to play Nancy Drew. You think he's the murderer, so let's just go up to his house. He gonna get that rot rollo on your tail. A pit bull. Look at this dude looking like Eminem. Hmm. Uh-oh, commercial break incoming. All right, we got 24 more minutes for some more people to die. Need that to happen. Need some more people to die quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, they're doing a Little Mermaid commercial. At this point, I think it's Jamal. Jamal said, I'm not going down for y'all. Why are you looking? Not she fell. Look at how skinny them legs are. Oh, where did Wally get in the room? I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I don't know if I figured it out yet. I was gonna say maybe Dawson is the killer, but now the dude just walked by with the graduation cap. Why are you going into these places in the dark? It makes no sense. It's very dark. Who shot this? The team from Game of Thrones? Why he looked like he was going by skating? He looked like he was doing a gangstering while he was walking by. All right, so Jamal's gonna be next. Dang, bro. You at the liquor store? But you got a killer on your tail. He in the back seat like Michael Myers or something. Why is he flicking in that daggone lamp? Oh, this baby got trauma. This dude got split personality. So is it? It is Dawson, maybe, or is there another reveal? I mean, we still have 12 minutes. Girl, your man is cuckoo. You going swimming, but there's somebody out to kill you. Oh, it's definitely Wally. Wally just happened to be there. That flashing is starting to get annoying. How would Wally have known she was there? That makes zero sense. What is on her? All right, y'all got 7 minutes to go ahead and tell me who the killer is. And what happened to dude I don't like? Although I don't really like Dawson. He's over here acting like an idiot. Oh, here we go with the green light now. The night vision. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. Okay, this is where the beginning came in. I'm just... I'm so I'm so I'm so I I am so that ending, wow, graduation day. So first of all, we just watched a found footage horror movie in which only one person dies, I guess, at the end. But then, was that a prank? Like, did he figure it out and was it a gotcha? Were they not watching any of his footage back to see that he really believed all of that and was going through like some trauma? I don't know. I'm so I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel with friends like those. Who needs flipping enemies? All right, that was Graduation Day on Tubi, a somewhat found footage movie that did not really stick with the found footage all the way through the way that I would have liked it to. Would have been nice to get to know these characters a little bit, especially given the ending. Like, I just don't know why any of these people thought that that was a good idea to do. Like, the longevity of this prank was like the whole semester. I'm beside myself with not knowing what's going on. In terms of a good old fashioned straight to streaming movie, I would give that, I'll give it a D. I'll give it a D. I didn't, that was messy. That was the definition of messy movie Monday. That was a messy movie with a messy ending, with a messy premise, with some messy behind found footage, with some messy acting. It was just mess, 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 mess. But next week we'll be watching Sleepaway Camp. I'm going to get my 5-hour energy. You drink yours. And I'll see you guys next week at 9 p.m. sharp. And bring your camping gear, I guess. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this for the replay. Follow the channel, and I will see you guys. I will be dropping a review of Atlas starring Jennifer Lopez tomorrow at 10 a.m. I think 10 or 12. 10, I think. I'll also be dropping a review of the docuseries Dancing for the Devil and the documentary Butterfly in the Sky about Reading Rainbow, one of my favorite shows. Lots of stuff. I'm on summer vacation, so lots of stuff. Feel free to come back and visit for all of the things. All of the things. I think that was Wally who walked by in her room. But I'm gonna have to look at that last moment again because I wasn't quite sure who that was. Unless it was what's that boy's name? The one who was the quarterback. Why are you asking me questions, Mona? I don't know. Okay, now we got to go back like 10 seconds. No, man, you got me looking. Now I'm looking. You got to wait a second. Who was that? Yeah, that was the Wally guy, I think. I think that was the because it wasn't Dawson. His face looked different. And it wasn't the guy who's the quarterback. Um and it was really just the four of them, right? It was Jamal, Wally, Dawson, and the quarterback guy whose name I can't remember right now. Um yeah, it was the Wally guy. It was Wally without any glasses. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure of that. All right, guys. So I will see you. Thank you so much, Mon, for coming and joining me. I appreciate it so much. I missed you, girl. I will see you guys next week for Sleepaway Camp. So until then, toodles.